Yeah, start was really good. Everything just went well. I just had a run. I could take the lead into turn one, and basically from there onwards I could just do my own race and look after the tires. And it's one of those days where just everything goes perfect, and you're just enjoying every lap, smiling in the car, because it's that perfect.
Very happy. Yeah, tough race. Hot, physically quite tough. Pushing the whole way. I lost a bit at the start, just with being unlucky on the outside. But we fought back well. Got Lewis in turn two. Got Oscar in the pit stops. So good race. I tried the best I could to keep up with Max, but he was too quick again. So the challenge was making sure we stayed ahead of Checo and the rest. But the pace was good. We struggled probably a bit more with Deg with these hotter temperatures. They didn't suit us maybe quite as well as what Friday did. So made my life tougher. But nevertheless, P2, good load of points, another podium. So very happy with the whole team.
Yeah, it's obviously a good result. Now I just have to find that consistency and make sure that we operate on that level. But it's been a very good day in the championship. I mean, for the team to do this record of 12 victories in a row, it's incredible to be part of. And now I'm looking forward massively to Belgium.
Honestly, there wasn't a lap that I enjoyed driving the car today because the car didn't feel good today at all. But for some reason we just generally just lacked pace, and it did get better towards the end, but still it was pretty tough. And I knew that I wouldn't be able to catch Sergio, or at least past Red Bull, because they're obviously so quick. But you live and you learn. Yesterday was a good day, and we'll take the positives from yesterday. But we're a long shot away from winning at the moment.
We only could have dreamed of that at the start of the season, fighting a Red Bull. In Lando's case, beating a Red Bull. The team have made a monumental step forward. I think these conditions were probably the ultimate test for us. Super hot, quite a low-speed circuit, which was, by far our biggest weakness at the start of the season. So to still be up there on a track like this, in conditions like this, is a massive confidence boost, and I think we can be confident everywhere we go now.
Yeah, it was very satisfying to come away P6 from P18. Couldn't ask for much more. The car was feeling great. It's obviously disappointing that we didn't get more points as a team this weekend, because perhaps if we were both, starting in the top four, maybe one of us or even both of us could have had a podium today. When you have two cars fighting against one other team, you always have a bit of an advantage. So that was a shame, no doubt, but we learn from it, we move on, and it's a good point for the team championship.
Today, honestly, in pure race pace, I think we weren't that bad. It's just that with the slow pit stop plus the 5 seconds penalty, it puts us in a very difficult situation for the second stint, and there we lost a little bit. We lost too much to the guys in front.
I think we had a very good start, a very good first stint, and then we just follow a bit the pace of the car. That this weekend hasn't been great with the degradation, with the heat. We were struggling quite a bit with tires like we normally do, and we had to settle for P8 in the end after a good start that was maybe looking a bit more promising than that.
You always want more, for sure. We did the maximum, no mistakes today. Tried to optimize everything. 9th and 10th was the maximum, but obviously not the best in terms of results. Behind McLaren, Ferrari, Mercedes, and Red Bull. So we need to see how to improve into next week as well, another opportunity.
Yeah, it's been a tough weekend. We just haven't been quick enough this weekend. So we've got to find some speed in the car. Because we're just not as competitive as we want to be right now. McLaren, Mercedes, Ferrari, they're quicker than us, and we have to, fight our way back to being where we were at the beginning of the season.
No, I think to get points here would have been a big shock. I feel like, I don't think it was possible, but P11, in some ways, best of the rest. We have to be very happy with that. I feel like we definitely didn't expect a result like that to finish P10. It's damage. P11 is almost in some ways damage limitation. We're fighting the Alfa Romeos, the Hasses in the Constructors' Championship. They didn't score points, which is always good for us.
Lap one was a bit compromised. Both of us, obviously. Joe had some issue at the start, so also had to go around him, so lost some momentum. and then all the cars on the soft tires in lap 1, they were just flying by. So, but then in the end it was just lacking a bit of pace. Couldn't at any point really fight to go further through the grid. So not quite as good as yesterday, but at least we take the positive from yesterday's pace.
As soon as I got hit, I knew I was going to pretty much go to the end of the field, the tail, and I was immediately obviously disappointed. But then the next thought was, please don't have damage. I need to do this race. I need to learn the car, and for myself as well, just keep learning and physically, just to do a race distance. So fortunately, the damage was really minor, and I could get on with it. And I think after that, we made a good race. I felt good. I felt good in the car, and that was something which was certainly a question mark, not doing it for 8 months. Especially around here, it's a tough track. So other than lap 1, turn 1, a good day.
Yeah, obviously not good enough in the race. It's kind of no news really. We kind of knew and expected this, but to be fair, I think we look better today than we have in the past few races on Sundays. So not too disappointed. I think I was only 6-7 seconds behind Valtteri and Albon, which were not too far from the points. Yeah, I think maybe better than what I expected going into today.
Race pace was good. I'm happy with it. I'm happy with my performance, but just we waste everything after that. So pretty shame.
I was holding the revs, and then with 4 lights, I have to go full throttle because I had no response for the engine, and then with the lights off, I had literally 0 power. So I have to do a pull away. I have to release the clutch, everything. So really disappointed, of course. Need to see what happened. Something went wrong, and turn 1 obviously. I think I was in the dirty air before braking, and when everybody bunched up, I couldn't really stop more because the front was locking. So yeah, sorry for what happened for some drivers. Maybe was causing in the collision, but yeah, that's it.
We were pretty slow on the hard tire and had 2 long stints on the hard tire, so felt a bit better on the medium, but probably should have been on a 3-stop as well. So not our day for sure, but hopefully in Spa we can be a bit more competitive.
Yeah, it was a decent afternoon till that point, to be honest. Pretty happy with how the car was handling, pretty happy with the pace. Just had pressure from Tsunoda behind. I was trying to overtake Hülkenberg in front, and took a little bit too much to the curb in the chicane and spun it around. So it is what it is, but I think all in all it's a good race till that point.
It's just a mistake from Joe in the back, and that led us to a massive hit. I took off by 3 meters, 4 meters, I don't know, on the rear wheels, and when I landed it was a big hit. My seat broke in pieces, in 2 parts. So that tells how much the impact was. And unfortunately, both cars were out after that. So those are good consequences from racing in the back.
It's very, very frustrating, and I'm especially disappointed for the whole team because we're losing both cars already after turn 1. I took a really good start, managed to pass a couple of cars, managed to position myself well into turn 1, brake late, pass some other guys, and in the end, I think from what I saw and heard, Zhu touched Daniel, who touched Esteban, and then Esteban ended up on top of me. So it's just unfortunate, but clearly not what we would have liked.